Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time.
It's about
This
that
is
time. I'm gonna get a sentimental.
okay. We're not going to talk about that perv. So let's talk about. We're going to get into it. This is Tourney Time Podcast, and this is the second ever Tourney Time Awards. Now, last year we did this. It was. I shit you not, and I don't think we're gonna reach that level, but it was like at least almost 4 or 5 hours of content. But I don't think we're gonna get that far. I think we'll be good with our conversations. I think we'll be safe and sound with what we can pick. But last year was the first ever awards. It was pretty fun to say the least. But this year changes it up a bit. A lot has changed. A lot of categories to go through. Again, to the listeners out there, this may not mean nothing. And no, don't compare us to Dave Saltseltzer because his awards are shit. We're not going to pick Osprey in every single fucking category.
We're not basing these awards off of how many cool flips they can do.
And how many stars or how many fucking crimpets. We're not going to do that, okay? We've already said who the wrestler of the year was. We already declared match of the year. They're all on our YouTube and Spotify. Go check them out. Now we talk about what went down in the year of pro wrestling in the year 2024. And we get to break down several categories. And we tell you, we're not asking, we're telling you what us three think and who we think deserves that award for that certain category. Haz will be sitting out. His cactus is going into labor. So he has to go tend to that. They're giving birth to another cacti. So he has to go tend to that right now.
Ooh, I gotta get my broccoli.
But also a heads up. This is the final episode of 2024. No, not the final Tourney Time podcast, because thanks to these two knuckleheads, this show has been is on a resurgence right now, and we are looking towards bigger and better things in 2025. Like for a preview aspect, I think in 2025, since we've been doing this a lot lately, we're gonna get into a lot of more discussions. We're gonna have some hot take episodes. We're gonna have a couple draft episodes. Have some fun with it, you know. I think we're gonna lessen down on the brackets. You know, we're gonna pick brackets on certain times that I think deem fitting. Like for example, the first episode of 2025 will be the greatest Raw matches of all time, and that's building up. That's going to be building up to the Raw on Netflix. When is it, guys? It's been shoved down our throats. I don't know what it is.
January 6th.
Right. What is it on again?
Netflix.
Oh, right. Yes, that will be the first bracket kicking into 2025. I'm breaking down literally from the start of Monday Night Raw all the way up until now. And I pick 64 of the best Raw matches, and we're going to break that down. That's going to be fun. I cannot wait for that. So let's break out of that talk. Let's get into the awards. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about, and that's wrestling. That's pro wrestling. Juju looks like he wants to yell. Does he have us on mute?
Yeah, I had to yell.
Oh, okay. Now, I was cut off from this last year, so hopefully I can get through this time. I wrote down, before we get into the awards, I wrote down 10 bold predictions that I think are going to happen in 2025.
Give it to me.
Okay. The first one being Drew McIntyre will be John Cena's opponent at WrestleMania 41.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to expand on that. I know there's a lot of people, and I'm going to separate it. There's a lot of people like us, fans, who aren't the other side, marks. This is the only time that some fans and some marks thought to an agreement of maybe Gunther, but Drew McIntyre at Mania makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. Now I know there's going to be people out there. Oh, but Aunt, why would you want that? Angel, why are you agreeing? Why would it make sense? Think about it, people. Think about it. It makes all the sense in the world. Like, let me put it down in the simplest terms that y'all can understand. Because trust me, what I'm about to say is definitely a different reason, but this is one of the reasons. We know what Cena is. That's Super Cena. He's the hero. Drew McIntyre is slowly going back into the Scottish psychopath. At the end of the day, they paths is going to cross, and that shit going money.
Especially with the whole thing of now they're saying they have bigger plans for Drew next year, and they're holding him up to a higher regard. Like, come on, man. What better way than have him beat Cena at WrestleMania and then get himself back into the title picture?
And it won't be like what happened with Austin Theory. It's not going to be a lose-lose situation.
I say Drew McIntyre slaughters John Cena. Like, oh, we lost EJ. Okay.
EJ come back.
Bitch. Anyway. Yes, we'll get his thoughts on that in a little later. The next thought I wanted to get into. This is very bold. I know. I don't know how you feel. Braun Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
He will be the world champion by the end of 2025.
I see that. The way they pushing him, the way they, maneuvering him, it's kind of reminiscent to his NXT run. It's just different. In his NXT run, he was a babyface,
right?
And they already know that he can carry a brand because he did that shit with NXT twice. So, yeah, I see him. If they go the heel route, him being a heel and taking that shit off of a huge babyface shit. Put the belt. This is. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but let's just say Cody stays on SmackDown. Roman moves to Raw, and Roman becomes the World Heavyweight Champion. Build him up as a huge babyface. Braun takes that shit right away. That's going to do numbers.
I
even
would
if
see
he's
it.
a babyface, put him up against a Gunther.
I would say more Gunther, or maybe even a Punk if Punk ends up being champion at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see it in a way where Braun wins Money in the Bank and does it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because
listen, if he won Money in the Bank, everybody need to watch out.
Yeah. To me, that looks like it could be your clear-cut winner going in the next year.
And this is not to be funny, but if it's anything like how it was on my WWE 2K24, that man's going to be stalking.
Yep.
Every fight I had, using the champion, this motherfucker would pop out. He wouldn't cash in, but he would just pop the fuck out. I'm like, what the fuck? Is he going to cash in? No.
Stalk.
He finally picked this spot. I'm like, shit.
Stalking. Yes.
Took them fucking straps off, hit the spear, and was done.
Next thought. Jordynne Grace will sign with WWE, but I believe she's going to go straight to the main roster.
I'm 50-50 with that. I'm 50-50 with that because
same here.
I can see her going to the main roster. You know what I'm saying? She really don't need to be in the NXT. Keyword: she don't need to be in NXT. That's where the other 50 comes.
She's already had her time in NXT.
Right.
She's already faced Roxanne. She's already faced half of the division already. I think she's built and ready, and knowing that's going to be Triple H's first signing right off the gate. Because come on, it's a big buff woman.
Once her time is done with TNA,
in January, it's done in January. Literally, she's going to get written off by Tessa Blanchard. God forbid, and she's going to get into the Rumble, and Triple H is going to be super nutted up and ready to sign her.
Well, I mean, my thing is this. I can see that happening. The only thing is, I feel like Jordynne Grace will be that type of person where if you see the new faces that just came, like, what's the Shiva chick looking?
Zarya?
Thank you.
Yeah, because she did get hit with that spear in that tag match.
I could see her feuding with Zarya. Cool. But at the same time, I think it's better fitting to get Jordan Grace on the main roster because you can have matches like Jordan Grace against a Rhea Ripley, Jordan Grace against a Liv Morgan, Jordan Grace against a Naomi again. Run that shit back.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Grace against a Nia Jax, Jordan Grace and Bianca Belair. You know, it's the possibilities are endless if you just get her up to the main roster. I think she's already ready.
So do you? So with that being said, pretty much the NXT TNA relationship, so to speak, kind of made her at her peak already in order to get to the main.
I think it helped her in a way where she was just warming up to what she could be like in the WWE with that NXT TNA partnership. Like, she came in as the Knockouts champion, put on one of the best matches of the year at Roxanne, then came back and did a program, literally a 10-woman tag, and knocked it out of the park with that. At the same time, I feel like Jordan Grace already had her fitting. Like, she already had a match on NXT too. I think it was against was it Ren Sinclair?
I think so. Yeah. She was just on there like recently, yeah.
No, it was like towards the build to Roxanne. She was facing either Ren Sinclair or was it Tatum
I think
Pack?
it was Izzy Dame.
Izzy Dame? Yeah.
Because it was one of those squash matches, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was against Braun Breaker's girlfriend. Yeah. So
damn.
I feel like she's already fit and ready to be on the main roster. Like, when she came out at the Rumble, she already fit. Like, she felt like she was already a part of the roster. So that's why I think if she gets signed to the WWE officially, main roster bound.
Had a match against Soruka.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, her debut match was definitely
Izzy Dame.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think with Jordan Grace. Staying on the TNA flow, this is something I think you would agree on, EJ, because you've had your thoughts about him. Joe Hendry will be signed, but is staying on NXT.
Yeah. And the thing is, I feel like with Joe Hendry, because we said he's going to be one of those mid-card guys.
Yes.
And the mere fact that, of course, when you have that transition into the main roster, he's already going to get over on the main roster enough as it is. The only issue is I feel like him, Nakamura, and I wanted to throw Braun in there too.
Which
as
one?
The Breaker. I'm sorry.
Oh, Breaker. Okay.
Breaker. As far as like, I'm not going to say Braun Breaker is not going to be. I'm not going to say Braun Breaker is going to be a mid-card guy, but the slow build to him being like that main eventer is definitely inevitable.
Oh yeah, we already claimed he's going to be world champion by the end of 2020.
He's going to be world champion, and I guess you could say only Joe and Nakamura will be those exciting signees, but it's placed in the mid card.
Like they're mid card for life. Like
yeah. That's I think that's the only thing that's probably going to hinder him.
Here's my thing about that. Vince did that shit to Shinsuke. Like, we already can tell Triple H sees far greater for Shinsuke, and if on some shit, if there's anybody who can make Shinsuke that main event caliber star, it's Triple H.
Right, but at a point, it could be too little, too late.
Right.
That too.
Because Vince is already
right now. It's starting off cool. It's starting off cool right now.
Yeah. But that's the thing with Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry has that ability to be a champion, but you're not going to put him up in that caliber with a Roman Reigns, a Cody Rhodes, even a Gunther. Like he could be NXT champion, and then get called up
At
to the main
best,
roster and
at
do.
best, if he was a world champion, and this is no disrespect, none whatsoever, he will be like a Mick Foley. Like I need a lot of folks to understand that
Or
you
better
can
yet,
still get to the main event and also be a mid carder, because that's how Vince viewed Mick. He had him on the main event scene, but he viewed him as a mid carder, which was weird.
do you want even better as far as the Mick Foley comparison? Might be a little bit of a stretch, maybe. But I say Bob Backlund.
Yeah,
Because
in,
even
in,
though
in the
even though Bob Backlund wasn't a main eventer per se,
Mhm.
mm-hmm,
he was still a good enough champ
Right.
mm-hmm,
Right.
during that time.
mm-hmm.
And I was gonna say, like, even in TNA now with Joe Hendry, he's like getting closer and closer to being a world champ. The difference is like over there in TNA is like they're so they're absolutely sold on the guys like Nick Nemeth and Moose and who's the guy that just
Like
relinquished it?
Santana and
Yeah,
They should have been pulled
like
the trigger on Joe Hendry over there. There's a lot of champions in the history of TNA that they should have pulled the champions on.
dude, they had at least
Mm-hmm.
3 times to pull the trigger on Joe Hendry.
And
at
that's just
least
Joe
yeah.
Hendry alone. Now,
Hmm.
if you delve back into their past, all the way back to 2002, is so many people who should have been champion that they
Yep.
just, and it's just
The
like,
only I would say the only person as far as world champions in TNA, the only person they truly honestly kind of fumbled on was R-Truth.
Yeah.
we're
Because
not
he
gonna.
And he
won,
was a
and then
damn good champ. He was a damn good champion.
and then he lost it to Jeff Jarrett?
No.
No, or was it AJ?
I think it was AJ.
Or was it Ken Shamrock?
No, Truth was a
No,
heel,
he
right?
beat Ken. Truth was a heel, and he beat Ken Shamrock for the title.
Then it must have been AJ.
It was either AJ or Jarrett, one of the two.
That's what I thought. I thought it was Jarrett because Jarrett won the title at least like so many
Like
fucking
15
times.
times. and that's the other thing about TNA back then, because if you think it was like a resurgence of WCW in a way.
In a way, but then it hit the peak of its popularity, and now look at it.
Yeah, because you had Jarrett, you had Sting, you had Shamrock, you had Nash, you had Hall, DDP come in, all of
You
this
had
other
Angle.
stuff. Angle, Christian.
Samoa Joe, AJ Styles was like up there, and then you had fucking Bully Ray come in,
Mm-hmm.
and then you had Bobby Roode and James Storm,
Mm-hmm.
the Motor City Machine Guns. Like you had fucking Shark Boy.
I never understood that character. I never understood that.
But yeah, I think you said it in a couple episodes ago about Joe Hendry. I think you compared him to Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
In a way
Juju
where
said that. Yeah, Juju said that.
in a way where he's just a theme song. Like, he's gonna get the major pops, but then after that, cool.
He's like the lost flavor of the month. He's like the flavor of the month, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll show up at the Rumble. He'll get that major pop.
Mm-hmm.
He'll stay in NXT. And if he gets called up, he'll be a lower mid-card talent just with a catchy theme song.
That's what I'm saying, because I feel like
He'll be a Zack Ryder.
He'll be a Zack Ryder. But on top to that, I would say now is the time where we can start featuring NXT superstars on WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do it, but it has to be done.
It has to.
Oh, it's multiple ways it can be done. You got the way that Rhea did it, and she told Charlotte, "Nah, you gonna challenge me."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fair point. That is a very good point. That is a fair point.
Look, you can have a NXT superstar start a beef with a main roster superstar, or vice versa. And instead of them going, "I want you at deadline," An NXT superstar can be like, yo, I'm gonna embarrass you on your own jaw. I'm gonna
You
rumble
beat
you up.
Stand and Deliver?
You know what I meant?
Yeah.
Instead of Stand and Deliver, I'll embarrass you at your own jaw at WrestleMania, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, because they did that. They did that with what was that? Alistair and Ricochet.
Yeah. They were. I mean, they did take
Because they
over the
was
night before, and then they did Mania 35 the night after, and then they got called up to Raw that
Yep.
Monday. After.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Hendry, NXT guy. Another name, Josh Alexander.
Mm.
I believe he's going to be a name that's going to be signed to WWE.
Mhm.
But I feel like he's just going to have a little short stint in NXT before getting into the main roster.
I can see that.
Josh Alexander's too good just to stay in NXT.
Yeah.
Way too good. I don't see him sticking to NXT and staying there. Like, give me Alexander. Honestly, get me Josh Alexander in NXT, have him wrestle Obafemi, and then get to the main roster. That's it.
Whew.
Another one, Ethan Page. I believe he's going to be called up to Raw after Mania.
Yeah.
And his first feud, The Miz.
I don't know about Mania,
Well, the Raw after Mania.
but if
I
not
don't think
the Raw after Mania, I would say the Raw after SummerSlam.
Or the draft.
But
That's
then you got to find a way. Who's the heel in this situation?
What, with Ethan Page and The Miz?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm sorry, not The Miz. LA Knight.
No, I mean,
Another reason why Josh Alexander should get signed. You get the tag team of Ethan Page and Josh Alexander back together.
no, I mean, I would definitely say the Miz, because if you peep, they're doing heel versus heel matches.
They are, but they're not really getting over as much.
Right. That's why if
I
you
mean,
like, I feel as though if you want
shit,
to do Ethan
if
Page,
Gunter can do it,
Yeah, but everybody
No.
respects Gunther. Like, The Miz
Yeah,
can
but
come
if
out and
you-
it's literally as quiet as.
yeah, if you going to do Miz and Ethan Page, somebody's going to have to be the face and somebody's going to have to be the heel, because that's the only way that's going to work.
And I
That's
think
the only way.
even though his babyface runs are shit, I think The Miz would be better off as a babyface. And
He would be better off as a babyface. And right
Ethan
now,
Page is a heel.
you don't want him to be a big show. You don't
Mm-mm.
want the Miz to be a big show. Like, he just turned heel.
no, I'm not even gonna lie to you. This might be a preview of a hot take.
Uh-oh.
As far as Miz being a heel, I don't see him outdoing anything he's done in the past.
No, I don't. He's not going to top anything he did in 2016. That was his best. When he was feuding with Ziggler, that was his best work.
Yeah, I don't. As far as I don't like the direction that they're going with heel Miz at this point.
Yeah, because he's
especially
with the whole
with
carrying
the Final
cross shit.
Testament.
Yeah,
It's not. No.
he's pretty much their bitch at this point. But honestly, I think Miz is at a point where I think Miz is at a point in his career where he's a 2-time Grand Slam champ. He's done everything.
I'm still trying to figure out that 2-time Grand Slam thing.
Why?
Okay, so he's been WWE champion
Twice. Twice.
Not champion.
Mhm.
Tag team.
Yes.
So by his definition of Grand Slam, 2-time Grand Slam, there's a lot of 2-time Grand Slam champions. I'm just saying.
Well, they only solidified 2, which was The Miz and Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
This I want to say this had to be before.
Hold on.
The way I look at it, you got people who've cleared both sets of Grand Slams. Case in point, the original Grand Slam was a world title, intercontinental title, European title, tag team title. And then that European went away and they put the United States. So there's a lot of people on the roster who did that. But they're not going to cover it.
A two-time Grand Slam champion of WWE is a professional wrestler who has won the Grand Slam distinction twice. They started recognizing it in 1997. The Grand Slam typically includes 3 singles championships and a tag team championship.
Mm-hmm.
People are saying a lot of people are saying The Miz is not the only two-time Grand Slam champion, which is true.
Right.
Because people are saying Triple H should be one, Chris Jericho should be one. But
Angle.
a two-time Grand Slam champion means you become Grand Slam once. After you've done it, you collect the belts again and become a second-time Grand Slam champion.
Miz did that. Yeah, Miz did that.
So did a lot of other folks.
But they
don't credit it, and that's what blows my mind. That's what blows my fucking mind.
I don't get it really either.
Well,
okay, here we go. Miz is the only two-time Grand Slam champion because he is the only champion to have more than one reign for every title required to complete the Grand Slam.
So pretty much
he is a two-time WWE champion, two-time US champion, an 8-time Intercontinental champion, and an 8-time tag team champion.
Right. That makes sense.
No. This is where I can understand Juju's point. But of many of those Grand Slams champions that you were saying, have they won the US title once? The European title does not count.
Not anymore.
Okay, then. So Triple H never won the US title.
True. That is true.
Edge will be included in that.
Has he won it more than No.
Triple H should be because he won the Intercontinental.
Okay, but when did he win the US title?
He was supposed to during the invasion. He was injured.
Did Triple H ever win the European title? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
He won that shit off Sean.
He never won the US title. So he was never a two-time Grand Slam champion.
That's some bullshit.
You know who's not a Grand Slam champion? The Rock.
Definitely.
Oh, no, of course not.
Who did?
Eddie was a tag team champion multiple times.
Okay, how many times has Eddie won the WWE championship?
Eddie.
Once.
Hold on.
Once.
That's Grand Slam.
Because he was lined up to win the World Heavyweight John until he passed.
He died.
Benoit's a Grand Slam champion, but he's not a two-time Grand Slam champion.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Nope.
Taker's not involved. He never won the Intercontinental. Nope. Brock's not involved. Never won the Intercontinental.
The Rock's not involved. John Cena's not involved.
Randy Orton is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But he's only won the US title.
Randy's won it
once.
Was it once? Oh, he was once.
Yes.
Why do I remember another reign?
Nope. He won it at Fastlane when he beat Bobby Roode and then dropped it at Mania 34 in that horrible Fatal 4-Way. To Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jericho should definitely be in that conversation now.
He's only won the US title once.
Then I'm about to say, so it should be Miz.
WCW United States title.
They're not counting that.
That is so dumb.
So it should be Miz, Jericho,
with the United States title.
No,
they're
not counting it.
So contradicting.
You have to understand.
That's contradicting as fuck.
At that time, it's two separate companies. WCW US title. They're not going to count it as the WWE United States title. So Jericho's only won it once.
History lessons, they add that shit in there. So when they do history, I'm going off of WWE rules. When they add that history lesson on the lineage of that title, and it said WWE title, this dates back to WCW. I'm adding that shit. So fuck WWE and what they talk about. Yeah, they fuck their own self up. I'm going off of their logic. So fuck them on that.
So it should be Miz, Jericho,
if I'm not mistaken,
Hardy,
Seth Rollins,
Seth. You can
can't-
throw Roman in there.
You can't.
No, you can't. Roman's only won the United States Championship once and the Intercontinental Championship once.
Yep.
True.
You can't
True.
throw Dean in there because he only won the WWE Championship once. Should have been more than once, but we're not going to talk about that.
And he's only won the Intercontinental and U.S. title. Well, he's won the Intercontinental a couple times.
Mhm.
The U.S. title once.
Right.
And multiple time tag champ.
Oh,
you can't throw,
shit.
You can't.
Booker T.
Nope.
Remember, they're not counting the 5-time
No.
He won the title as King Booker. Remember that?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
which makes him a 6-time champion.
Right.
United States Championship.
Mm-hmm.
He won that once.
How many times did he win the Intercontinental?
Like, shit. No, it was once.
Once.
It was
Multi-time tag champ.
Kofi's not on that list. Big E's not on that list.
True.
See, this is what I mean. I get what
True.
they're saying, whatever, but the Miz and Seth Rollins are the only two named right now. And of course, Miz is going to hold that accolade because whatever. Maybe it's because they did it in a certain time period, like from era to era.
But that's
I was
what's
about to
funny.
say, if you think ruthless aggression,
Miz out on that shit, and Edge was like, "Dude, I would be included that too." Hello, we count the U.S. title, because he definitely. This is weird. Like,
It is weird, but
no, because he won the WCW joint before they actually converted.
Thank you.
Before
Edge
they
never
converted
won the
that
United.
Yeah.
I don't think Edge has ever won the WWE United States Championship.
He won the WCW one.
Has he been European champion?
Yes.
When?
Everybody was European champion. They smutted that joint out.
He was European. Hold on, because I think he was European champ.
It wasn't for long.
Actually, no.
No, it wasn't for long, and it really wasn't registered.
No,
it was a John who was supposed to win, and they flipped the decision. I forgot what happened. I think they called him cheating and shit, and they flipped the decision.
Hold on.
He was facing one of the Hardy Boys, and yeah, it was Matt, because Matt was the European champion at the time. I can't find that match nowhere. He was facing Matt at the time. He tried to cheat. They was like, "Nah, you not the champ. Matt's still the champ. Keep this match going." And Matt retained. And
Edge
Christian
has never.
got that shit.
It says here, Edge has never won the European Championship. The title the title was retired before he had a significant run with it in WWE, and he is not listed as a former European champion by official records.
It's kind of like when Jericho, when he won that title, when Earl Hebner counted fast, they never recognized it. It's the same thing with Edge. They're like, nah, they ain't going down like that.
So Edge shouldn't be a Grand Slam then.
No. Well, yeah, no, because he's won the world championship, the WWE championship, the Intercontinental, and multiple tag titles, but not the European Championship.
But they give him that Grand Slam title because of the WCW World Champion. Like I said, it's weird as shit. Like, they don't want to follow their own rules.
Here's what it says here. Fortunately for Edge, under the new Grand Slam format, his United States Championship win in the fall of 2001 was enough for Edge to be a Grand Slam champion in the future.
Yeah, because
they're not recognizing the WCWS title.
But that's the exact same title that he fucking won. That's the weird part about it.
I'm fucking.
That's the only U.S. title he won.
I'm lost on this one. I don't fucking know.
So that's why that question was asked. Like, hold on, man.
Okay, I'll put it to you like this. I get
why they did that, because they bought the company at that time, and their titles was their titles. So I understand it, but then again, it pisses me off when they're like, "Oh."
I was about to say they bought the company, but I don't think it was officially finalized until 2002-ish.
Maybe.
No, it was finalized after Mania.
Yeah, it was. That was
no, because remember after the whole what was that? The Invasion pay-per-view. they waited until the Mania where not the Mania that they bought WCW. I think it was like months after. Because remember, WCW was still on the line between Vince and Shane.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
Shane
trying to
won
tell
that.
you. Look,
No,
that's what I'm trying to tell
it
you.
was
That
bought
was
out.
all kayfabe. Vince already
No,
had
I
that
get what
shit
you're saying.
locked in.
I get what you're
that
saying.
shit was already
WWE
locked done in
Oh, stop yelling at me. WWE already bought out their competition in 2001.
Right.
That did not mean WWE was done with the WCW. This took place with the Invasion storyline,
Mm-hmm.
but it was finalized and bought in 2001.
Yeah. So their titles became, WCW titles became the WWE's championships. And
Mhm.
once they finalized and bought them, that's when you start seeing them show up. That's when you seen them at WrestleMania up in the crowd in the nosebleeds in the Houston Astrodome.
And that's when you saw Shane on Monday Night Nitro.
Mm-hmm. So that's why, like, not to go off on the tangent, but that's why it's like they own rules be fucking them over. Don't sit up here and say it don't count, but then again, it does. Okay, so if it counts and it was, fuck all that. If it was on WWE TV and it was a title, I'm counting that bitch.
Right,
He
but
won the United States Championship, I'm counting it. Since y'all
okay.
want to say, since the WWE want to say, oh, well, technically lucky for Edge. Nah, fuck it, it counts. Bitch.
But Edge is not a two-time Grand Slam champion.
Right.
So, hold on, didn't Sean? No, Sean
Nope.
didn't win the European titles. Right?
He's the first ever Grand Slam champion, dude.
No, but I'm also thinking off the old format. If they're going off of the new format, like who went through that cycle?
No,
again?
that's the thing. They're gonna keep the old format with the new format. It's just with that cycle, Miz and Seth are the only ones to ever do it twice. Like the same 4 titles twice. Like winning it. What are we confused about, EJ?
I just thought about what you just said as far as Shawn Michaels.
Right? He's the first ever Grand Slam champion.
All right, never mind. Because I had to think about the European title. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to think about it because he definitely only won it once.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Moving along.
Anyway,
back to my bold predictions before we get into the awards. This is gonna hit you. Okay. Roxanne Perez will be the women's Money in the Bank winner.
I'm with it. Unless
who are you thinking?
My parade.
Unless
it's not Miss Parker.
No, hell no.
She's not ready yet.
No, she's not ready.
I was gonna say so you're saying Roxanne Perez, right?
I'm saying Roxanne Perez will be the women's Money in the Bank winner next year. If not, Jordynne Grace.
If not,
or Psylocke. Psylocke.
I mean, she's.
I'm a toss. Do I want to say Naomi?
I mean, she's on the verge of starting something with Bianca soon, so I don't know.
That could be something though.
No.
Or I could see, because of what Bianca's done all year, I could see them giving it to Bianca.
Thank you. All right, there we go.
Considering the fact,
in the bank.
Oh Jesus fuck. Okay. Stupid. Fucking stupid. Okay.
Oh!
Sheamus wins the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
Oh, for sure.
He takes it off Braun Breaker. No question.
For sure.
This one I think Juju might agree with.
I was going to say, what, you said the Intercontinental title?
Yeah, Sheamus is going to beat Braun Breaker at WrestleMania. Yeah.
As long as they don't. Reason why it made me hesitate was the Kaiser role.
No, I don't think he's going to play any part in that.
Oh god.
Honestly, I think
That's
Kaiser.
my only fear. I don't need a piece of bread for a sandwich getting involved.
I think they're going to be at a point where they're going to push Kaiser slowly to be a babyface against Gunther.
I'm not cheering for a piece of bread. That's not happening.
It's better than cheering for Grumpy Cat.
I'd rather cheer for Grumpy Cat.
Listen,
I'd rather
Luger
watch
Kaiser
videos
for
of the
champion.
annoying orange that used to go viral back in 2008.
Instead of the
No, that entrance he did Monday, he better keep it. I like this.
thank you.
No,
That
it's
shit
weird.
was fucking fire, dude.
It looked like somebody piecing him the fuck up.
That fits though.
It definitely do fit.
It went with the beat, and then afterwards he did that little turnaround with the kick.
He jocking my style.
He's doing his little bitch walk. He's like,
now the walk I don't agree with, but
like
everything else.
It looked like he got. No, listen, no. He looked like he got a bad case of diarrhea, and he trying to hurry up to. This
is why I say the gimmick that Giovanni Da Vinci he's doing should have went to Kaiser. It should have went to Kaiser.
No, I think this fits perfectly. Giovanni Vinci, on the other hand, what the fuck's going on with him?
I don't know. He's a rebel without a cause.
I don't know. I feel like he's getting buried because he tried to hit on Tiffany Stratton. I don't fucking know.
Ooh.
That's Kaiser's girl. You don't do that.
Oh no.
You could talk shit about Kaiser, but that man got Tiffy time.
I don't care. I know a couple people that take his girl from him. He ain't gonna do shit.
Listen, it's Tiffy time for him every night, bro.
I'm just saying. I know a couple people. Listen, I don't want this to impede my future employment in the WWE, but I say if he ever stepped to me on some stuff like that, I'm like, dog, I don't want your girl. That's number one, first and foremost. Number two, if I was like that, I tell one of the homies in the hood to come get it, and they take her from you.
This one.
Without trying.
This one. Right here.
All I gotta do is like, yes and no.
Yep. The Mr. Snow Buddy guy over here.
But then again, he might get distracted because he might see Miss Parker. So
he'll fucking he'll fall. He won't even talk. Look, he's like that right now.
All right, I got you. Hold on. That's Miss Parker over there. Miss Parker.
He won't even talk. Look at him. He's not look.
Exactly. He gonna be stuck.
He won't talk, but then he'll turn into Bernie Mac. Miss Parker, and just talk about preaching the choir and shit.
Dude, I it's two people I will go after in WWE. Lash Legend, Miss Parker. That's it.
Jesus.
You won't have to fight Trick for Lash.
I will get my ass whooped. Proudly. I don't care.
He said, I get my ass whooped for that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care, bro. Like, I already said I'll take an ass whooping from Montez Ford. I'll take an ass whooping from Trick.
He just wants a piece of Lash. That's all. Piece of that Lash.
And if I can't get Lash, I'll go for Jakara. If she's taking, I'll go for Miss Parker. It's levels.
What about Nikki? What about Cactus Jack?
No, from what I'm hearing, she's 100% bleeding Trump.
Yeah, but that's dog. That's like half the
roster. Bleeding Trump, but she's still wet.
I don't know.
She fucking call her Cactus Jack.
Yeah, that's Cactus Jack, the Ultimo wagon right there. That's the roll Paul.
Wait, the fuck am I talking about? Fucking Bailey.
Yamala.
Yeah, no, that's
top tier. Yeah, that's top tier.
That's the one person motherfuckers gotta stay away from because that's Fold Central. That's Fold Central.
Listen, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised on who half of the women's roster would go for. Like Rhea Ripley, she lucky she got Buddy
Matthews,
that guy. Because before him, Before him, she had a whole brother.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I know.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
So this next one, I think Juju's going to agree with. The Usos win back the tag titles by the end of 2025.
Yeet. Now,
Against who?
how I pegged it to go kind of switched up and changed
Mm-hmm.
because I originally thought like, all right, before the injury happened, I thought they was going to have the Gorillas of Destiny get the titles back somehow, some way,
What, WrestleMania?
either WrestleMania or SummerSlam. They feud with the Usos again, and we
Well,
get the Gorillas and Usos, and boom.
at this point, you're going to have Tonga Loa miss WrestleMania, and then you're going to
Yeah.
have possibly Bronson Reed miss WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, he's definitely missing Mania.
Um,
Jimmy, on the other hand, he out there hobbling, doing whatever the fuck he please.
See, I don't think he broke his foot that bad, like Bronson Reed bad.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Because I think it's just as bad as it was when he was on Total Divas.
He was absolutely nothing till his wife put him on Total Divas. My God.
Don, DeMarco. Okay.
But yeah, I definitely think the Usos is definitely going touch the tag team gold again.
Which is going to segue into this next fucking Samoan Haas. Jacob Fatu is going to be a main event player by the end of 2025.
Of course. I
do you one better. I do you one better by SummerSlam.
You think Jacob Fatu is going to be in the world title picture?
He gonna drop his nuts on somebody.
Because I feel I'm gonna add my bold prediction on top of that bold prediction.
Sure.
Depending on how this whole bloodline story concludes,
sure,
Jacob turns on for Solo.
Everybody already know that. That dog. I keep telling motherfuckers he's a sleeper agent. They like, why you keep saying that? I'm like, go back and look at how Jacob was staring at Solo when Cody and Roman signed the contract. That man was staring. He didn't look at him the way he did. Ever since Solo was like, all right, Jacob, give me your tag team title. We're going to give it to Tama Tonga. That man was just looking at him like,
he said, what? What?
Give you what? Goofy ass nigga ain't even do nothing.
And gave it to the fucking goat. He gave it to the goat, Tonga Loa, a fucking goat.
The next you know, like Pete, when he first joined the bloodline, he always looked at him like the way Paul looks at Roman. Yep. Ever since that belt thing happened, it was just it's like, dog, why you looking at him like that? What is going on? Like, what's on your biscuit? Why are you all up in this man mix?
He about to
like, dog. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The Solo going to yell at him to take out Roman or something, or the Rock going to yell, take him out. He just going,
crack that man
kick. And Solo going to like, yo, what you doing? What you super kick?
And then he's going to drop his nuts on somebody.
You drop his nuts on somebody.
Yep.
No, he going to kick him like he kicked Apollo Crews, bro.
Dog. He kicked the shit out of him.
His face definitely went flying after that. I'm like, God.
He kicked the ball off him.
Listen, for years, Shawn Michaels had the best backstage super kick with I Kick Stand.
Jacob Fatu is a close second.
Yeah.
He kicked, yo.
Jacob Fatu was close second because it's like, where did the foot come from, Oos?
All you see is Apollo's like, oh, there's a line, and then you just see a foot. Like, what the fuck?
Like, it was just no build up to it.
Become signature Fatu. Roman puts on the Ulafala. Next thing you know, you see a fucking boot, a literal hospital boot come out of nowhere. Bang.
Dog. That. No, what scared me is when Roman took the fucking, the fuck's it called? Where he's laying in the corner. Jacob hit him with like the Samoan.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Oh, the hip attack.
Thank you. Fuck. Fumbling my words. The hip attack and Roman's neck fucking snap back.
Oh
my God.
yeah.
Oh my God.
I thought he killed him.
I was scared for him. I was like, did he just break his fucking neck? Because he
I
ate
thought
that.
he
I was
killed that man.
oh.
I thought he killed that man.
But all right, let's get
But
into
I
the
will
awards.
say from that, it goes to show you that the dirt sheets don't know shit.
They
Roman
don't.
Reigns got hurt after that attack. He's gonna be out again.
Yeah, okay.
Nigga came back at the motherfucking steel cage.
Just like how they said CM Punk's going to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
No.
In what capacity? How is Roman
Why?
going to get the
What
title
sense?
back?
Okay, no. And I mean this in all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, and our viewers. I literally want y'all for those who's listening on Spotify. You know, I want y'all to like at least email in or mail into the show. But for those on YouTube that's watching, comment below. What fucking sense would that make? Why?
Social media hype.
Maybe the
That's
year
why.
after.
What's the reason for Roman and Punk?
Because of the
At
social
Mania.
media hype from War Games.
Punk and Seth? Yes.
Yeah.
See, I was going to go on.
Punk? No.
I was going to go on the route of what people have been talking about. Have Seth beat Punk on Raw. Punk win the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
But Seth beats Gunther at the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they are pulling the trigger on that. Right.
There's your main event at WrestleMania.
Right.
The most logical way to do it, because
at the same time, it leaves questions unanswered.
Right.
Does Roman Rock happen? Where do you put Cody? These are questions you have to think about because everyone's thinking, oh, now there's a lot of backstage politicking because Punk really wants that main event. And The Rock probably won't let that happen. Like,
I feel like Cody and Seth is going to end in a DQ, therefore they stretch that all the way to Mania.
No, it's going to happen with the title in some capacity. Like, I feel like Seth is going to take the title back from Gunther. But even though I don't want him to, I could see Punk going after Gunther. If they could pull the trigger on that, where Punk win the Rumble and Punk goes against Gunther, and you could see Seth trying to fight for a spot, maybe make it a triple threat. I don't know.
I was literally just thinking that as you were saying.
But again, if that's a main event,
I'll go. Only way I'll accept Seth taking the title off of Gunther at the Rumble is if somehow, some way. Now I'm going to go into my Mark thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, some way, at WrestleMania, I get Gunther and Brock. Now the realist in me knows that ain't happening.
I mean, there's been a lot of hints and Easter eggs.
Right, there's been a lot of hints and Easter eggs, but
realistically,
until I see it, I'm not going don't get me wrong. I'm always going to want that match in the back of my head. Until I see something concrete on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sadly, I think I know what EJ's thinking.
Or
Gunther versus
no, because I'm trying to think. I'm trying to capitalize on top of the whole Seth versus Gunther deal.
No, because I think what they're going to try to do is put Gunther versus Goldberg at WrestleMania.
Please no.
Not.
Please no.
And since that's Goldberg's last match, why not have him put over Gunther?
I don't know why Dragunov is popping in my head right now.
Because Dragunov's hurt and he's not coming back till after Mania.
Mm-hmm. Unless he heals like John Cena.
He's a fucking menace. He might. I don't fucking know.
Right. Like I ever since he got injured, that's been in the back of my brain. They was like, oh yeah, he's gonna be about out 8 to 9, maybe 10 months. I'm like,
You see how the man works out?
Like, I don't know. That man might be back quicker than that.
That man
might be back by me. Shit, that man might be back. Dog, we might hear motherfucking Rumble.
Dog,
And I'm losing my shit. I'm like,
that man be fucking lifting weights with his like standing on his neck and shit. Dog.
That man's a fucking monster.
Dog. That doesn't faze me one bit.
I really feel like his injury was like, I got a boo-boo. I can still go. They're like, nah, nigga, you tore something. Like, you need surgery.
Nope. He's the Mad Dragon for a reason.
Can I wrestle after the surgery? No.
It's gonna be fucking. I swear to God, if he comes back at the Rumble, it's gonna be Ilya Perkinov. Like, I swear to God.
The Perk legacy got to continue. For years, we didn't have nobody who could take up the bean after Kurt.
He got one time to say, yeah. I'm like, yep, Perk Angle 2.0.
Yep, literally just dropping fucking taking sensu beans and going nuts. Just Jesus. All right, let's get into the awards.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to start off strong with this category.
Mm-hmm.
Worst match of 2024.
Oh, God.
There are 6 matches. There's 6 matches here that I thought deemed were perfect for this category. Now, mind you, when I did these categories last year, I got shit on because they were like, oh, why are they in this category? Why are this? Why is that?
Because it sucked. Donkey dick.
Because I viewed it the way I viewed it, in my eyes, how I've seen it, and that's how I'm going to do it. 6 worst matches of the year. Number 1, Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso at WrestleMania 40.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan at Bad Blood. Number 3, the Fatal 4-Way match at the Royal Rumble with Roman Reigns, LaKnight, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton.
Okay, I can see why it's there.
Number 4, Hook versus Chris Jericho at Dynasty. Number 5, Jon Moxley versus Naito at Forbidden Door. And the last nominee for this category, Mercedes Moné and Britt Baker at All In. He's gone. He's gone.
I was gonna pick as the worst match. I don't want to put the Usos in there because they had time constraints.
Yeah, but that's no excuse, dude.
Listen, all right.
That's no excuse.
Let's break it down like this. Hold on.
That's true. That is
Hold
true.
Time constraints. I'm not going to count that. It happens to a lot of people in the business. You know what I'm saying? There's been a couple times where I've been on live shows and I would normally have about like 12, maybe 15 minutes tops, and then it's cut down to 6 minutes, and I can still put on a fucking banger. So time constraints.
If it was time constraints, what? Additional super kicks? Additional.
You can tell Jimmy was fucking hurt. Like
it was a super kick
point,
party.
you can tell something was wrong, and then you can see that like once they start communicating with each other, I stopped looking at it as a fan, and the worker in me, started to turn. I'm like, oh, he's hurt. Now, of course, as a fan, I get it. I'm not going to defend it. I get it. Even Jay even said it. Like, no, that shit sucked. But with him being hurt, it definitely put a damper on the shit that both Jimmy and Jay wanted to do. Because let's be real,
but
if they had the actual time to properly build instead of just building in a short time when they supposed to build, and they had enough time, and and Jimmy was perfectly healthy, double down, triple down, quadruple down on the healthy part, I think they would have had a fucking banger. Even with the time restraints, I think they would have had a fucking banger.
But even then, dude, the whole match was literally just super kicks.
Right, and that was on account of him being hurt. It was just like, because you can
Regardless
hear
of
them
being
like,
hurt
yo,
or
let's do
not.
something else. And Jimmy was like, I can't, I'm hurt.
But that's the thing, regardless of being hurt at all. Like, you've seen wrestlers wrestle injured and they get through the match. I don't want to hear anybody bitch about injuries. After I've seen Cody wrestle a 30-minute banger in a torn pec, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Torn titty.
Exactly. 30 minutes, Hell in a Cell, torn pec, and literally went through the whole match. I don't want to fucking hear Jimmy Uso, my ankle hurt, my pussy hurts. Like, dude, no. Like, what else were you supposed to do? If you had time constraints, okay. Say if you tackled on 5-10 more minutes. That's 5-10 more minutes of super kicks, Samoan drops, super kicks, splashes. Like,
But here's what I find crazy
I
about
definitely
that.
did wrestle after a knee surgery, though.
Here's what I find crazy about it.
I'm
I can
sick and
see
twisted.
it from my recollection. I'm only saying my recollection. The start of the match, I can see. I'm like, all right, yeah, they about to have a banger. And once they start doing the super kicks, and that's when I'm like, all right, they hurt. Do something else. And that's where it was just like, yo, a lot of shit was just. Ugh. So again, it's like double down on the healthy, but then again, it's still like I get why it's there. However, Hook Jericho. Sasha and Britt.
Moxley and Naito. Where's he going?
Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me break
You
this
good?
down.
You good?
I know
No,
people will be
he's
like,
not
oh,
good.
you're just
He's
about to
not
pick
good.
on those because you're a WWE fan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when Ant was running down the choices in the category, I said to myself about the Fatal 4-Way, I personally liked it, but I can see why a lot of people didn't like that
It
match.
was very fucking slow.
Out of all of Roman's title defenses, it was not his best one.
That was honestly a slow ass match.
Yeah,
like
was
that
slow.
was like I feel like not everybody was on it like in sync. They weren't clicking.
And you can look at Roman and you can see he had to match up to everybody. He's fine doing an 8 speed with AJ. Fine, doing anything with Randy. It was just the additive LA Knight. I don't think LA was ready at that point in time to be right there.
Honestly, at the same time, also that whole feud and like match was just rushed. It was just you were like, all right, what can we do with these 3 guys right now? Oh, let's just throw them in a fatal 4-way with Roman.
Because I think they were all lined up to take on Roman at some point. It was
supposed to be Orton, but then AJ Styles came back, and then he started his feud with LaKnight, and then
all of that just fused into one.
No was absolutely correct because originally all 3 of those guys, they were supposed to be separate opponents for Roman.
Because originally it was supposed to start with AJ Styles.
We already got the LA Knight. We already got the Randy Orton. We were supposed to get AJ.
No. Originally it was supposed to be AJ, but he got hurt. Mm-hmm. And then LaKnight stepped in.
Mm-hmm. And then Randy came back.
And then Orton was supposed to be slated for the Rumble, which I don't think, in my mind, I don't think they wanted Orton to just put Roman over clean by himself. Mm-hmm. I don't think because Orton just came back. Mm-hmm. They don't want him to just lose right away. So they were like, let's just protect him.
If AJ wasn't hurt, they probably would have made it a triple threat, and I probably think that match would have been far better than a fatal 4-way.
Oh yeah.
If it was AJ and Randy, AJ and Orton.
But where would you put LaKnight? In the Rumble?
Somewhere. Somewhere.
I'm sure he'll be in the Rumble next year. Or next month.
I would have to put LaKnight in the Rumble. Now, with me saying that, y'all see I am brutally honest, and I'll pick apart a WWE match, no problem. I'll even call a match trash. And y'all know me personally. Y'all know I'll do that.
Hook and Jericho.
What the fuck was that?
Hi guys.
What the fuck was that?
Hi guys.
Fuck a hi guys. What the fuck was that?
no.
I can dream
No.
a better wrestling match than the rest of these damn AEW matches that's on here.
What the fuck was Moxley Naito? That shit was garbage, dude.
You see my eye.
And then you give me fucking one of the worst women's matches I've ever seen in my fucking life in Mercedes and Britt Baker. Talk about someone that did not want to do the fucking job. Like, that shit was hot garbage. So if anything, it's not us taking a shot at AEW. Granted, WWE's worst match is the Uso match. It's given. Is it worst match of the year? I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's up there.
I'm gonna flat out say it. No.
If I had to pick,
no, it's not the worst one of the year.
I'm gonna go
quite honest. If I wanted it my way, then this is where people would think I'm knocking on AEW. If I wanted it my way, I would have a fucking tie amongst the Hook, Jericho, Moxley, Naito, Sasha.
But here's the thing: we'd have to pick one. My worst match of 2024 is definitely going to Mercedes and Britt Baker.
Yeah, I was just about to say that it would have to go to that because it was like Hook, Naito. I mean, Hook, Jericho. Y'all pissed me off with that was the shits. Mox, Naito. That was the bubbling shits.
Wait, that Jericho Hook match, that was for the FTW title.
Yes,
right?
It was. Yes.
Yeah.
It was the shits.
Yeah. But then you had Britt
Moxley and Naito, that was the constipated shit. You know, but Mercedes or Sasha Banks and Britt Baker, that was the drizzling shits.
Like, the feud wasn't even good either.
It was the drizzling shit.
Who was the guy that faced Jericho and they was doing nothing but chops the whole entire match?
Oh, Ishii.
I'm surprised you ain't picked that one because I watched it and I suffered.
No, dead ass. One of the matches that I did put was Jay White versus Billy Gunn on Dynamite, where Billy Gunn literally squashed Jay White in fucking 13 minutes. It was fucking terrible.
My God.
But then I was like, you know what? The last couple matches came through, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just take it off. I'll give it a break. Mercedes and Britt has my vote.
A second.
Mind you, she's making a shit ton of money and putting on the greatest women's matches of all time.
How?
That's
and so you know she's going to see this or hear this somehow, some way. She's like, oh, they're haters. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I can out wrestle Sasha.
I like Sasha Banks better.
Mercedes Moné is literally Sasha Banks 2.0.
I would literally,
which is exactly why I'm saying I like Sasha Banks better.
Mercedes Moné is literally the android version of Sasha Banks.
No, Sasha Banks was the android.
No, I like Mercedes Fernando better.
With all respect to iPhone users, Mercedes Moné is the first iPhone.
Whoa.
Matter of fact, no. I'll go you one better. She's the iPod Touch with the WhatsApp on it. There you go. And I know
the iPod Touch was awesome.
Damn. Moving along.
I'll put it to you. I'll give you this. If you would have said the iPod Nano, then I'd agree with you.
There we go. Little shits.
Better yet, she's classic iPod, no color.
God damn it!
Just straight up a brick, like a fucking Nokia phone.
Yeah.
Now the reason why I said the iPod Touch, I had it. I liked it.
Yeah.
But it was fragile as shit.
I will agree with you on that one. I will agree with you on that.
There you go. You're right.
A lot of and a lot of people don't realize it. Like, that's why I don't really grab iPhones because a lot of them are still fragile.
Oh, they will never experience the iPod Touch. Oh shit!
I didn't know we were bringing nostalgia into this. God damn it!
I'm sorry. It just hit my brain as soon as oh damn!
Motherfuckers are gonna be looking like iPod Touch. What's that? Like, oh,
Hey, no. Just
Poor
like how
little
these
dude.
motherfuckers will never experience a sidekick. One of the
All right,
greatest
move.
phones to ever exist. Yes. Okay.
All I'm gonna say is move like my Jeep. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mercedes and Britt, worst match of the year.
Freeform.
The next one, I had this as a category last year, and I thought it was an interesting category. Entrance of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea Ripley from WrestleMania 40. The Rock from WrestleMania 40.
Mm-hmm.
Roman Reigns from WrestleMania 40 Night 2. You see the pattern here. Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania 40 Night 2.
Mm.
Jey Uso from Backlash.
Mm-hmm.
Or Will Ospreay from All In.
Osprey had a huge reaction. That's his home country, of course.
But he had the Assassin's Creed thing. I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
Because he's the aerial assassin, and they were promoting the game, which got pushed back, but they were promoting the game.
But they cameras ain't shake. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're gonna go JR.
I'm sorry. Like when Jay stood in the middle of the ring and that camera was bouncing, he was just like it made it look so much dope.
He definitely was. They even made a meme out of that one.
Yup. Like
They made a
I was
meme out of that
feeling
one.
it. I don't know
OG.
what it is. Like I was feeling that one. The other entrances, Rhea,
Motionless in white. Oof.
That was dope.
The Rock with
Rock's
the final
entrance
boss.
was-
That's
I was
an
a bit
EJ
indifferent
type
on The Rock.
entrance. Yeah.
Roman.
No.
Now I got a confession to make.
The only thing I didn't like about Rock's entrance was the
What?
fucking outfit. I didn't like that outfit.
I got a confession to make.
If it was just the jacket, cool. The pants, what the fuck, Rock?
With the fucking the track pants and shit?
The pants, no. The jacket, yes.
What was it, like a cow print jacket or some shit like that?
Because it was supposed to be like Elvis related, I think.
Yeah.
So Pete, Roman's WrestleMania 40 entrance, I do have a confession.
Uh-huh.
It's the same thing he uses now. At first, I didn't like it only because I was disappointed he didn't use a certain thing. And I actually pulled it up and I thought it was dope. Like, don't nobody care about you, Target. Shut the fuck up. So it's this dude on YouTube. He did concepts and he remixed Roman's theme, and I was like, damn, got like a little tribal feel to it. So I'm thinking Roman gonna do something like that. Now, not to have this keep drawing out. Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah. Like a ball sack.
So, the head of the table theme, please. It's the drums that I heard where I'm like, yeah, he gotta use this.
I don't know.
For me, the hip hop in me, like the drums was do. I'm like,
yeah, but I feel like it fit.
But now I'm not gonna hold. I Am Greatness. Oh yeah, that grew on me because once SummerSlam, I'm like, I need Roman. Roman, I need you. And then once that played, I was like, oh, that's the WrestleMania 40 beat.
Insert Shawn Michaels GIF here. Just straight up fucking. You're sucking that tribal cock. Anyway.
Now,
Cody's entrance was dope too.
Oh my god! I was about to get on that. When that man, like, first things
John
first,
Kennedy
seeing how the American Nightmare symbol on the flags and shit was
Yes.
all tattered, and
That
then
was
he
kind of
came
hot.
up
That
with the
definitely was
fucking
kind of
helmet
hot.
on. I'm like, oh, he mean business.
That was kind of hot.
And then Brandy
And
came out with him. Like,
and my
I just
wife
didn't
was
like the
literally
mask.
asking me.
Mask.
She was like, I want to ask you. Like, and I'm not gonna hold when she asked me this shit. I felt like I was Taz and she was Michael Cole from SmackDown back in the day.
oh
Because
god,
I literally was like, well, Twinkle Toast.
oh
But
god.
she asked me, she was like, if how would I go if Cody won or if Roman won? I said, oh, it's two ways you can go from this. I said, if Roman retains, this will be the biggest heartbreak in Cody's life because he's losing in front of his family. But if Cody wins, shit gonna be very interesting. So I have everybody come out there and celebrating with him. She was like, okay. And lo and behold, shit happened. I said, listen, it depends on if Chris Ayers, the motherfucker that's always getting knocked out in Roman's matches, was the ref, Roman was retaining.
Jason Ayers.
What? Jason Ayers, there you go. But if it was Charles Robinson, then
Cody's winning.
You'll never
it
know who the
was a
fuck.
chance. Now, somebody pointed out to me that, oh well, Charles Robinson was a referee in one of Roman's matches before. That's fine.
Yeah.
But Charles Robinson is normally pulled out for
The baby
title
faces. Yeah.
Like now, if he's pulled out and the heel is still retaining, that means he's there for a significant bump.
I mean, come on, the motherfucker had the run of the century with the fucking WrestleMania. On my way to fuck your bitch status, like.
And that's the most iconic John in the world because they put the song in there.
Yo, he was running his ass off.
Gone.
That was a long ass rant too. Like
he was gone. They said the funny thing is he said they actually that he wanted a car. He said no, I'm gonna sprint the fuck out there. They was like, you sure?
And next thing you know, you see the camera panning. He's like halfway down. Fucking Usain Bolt status, just fucking.
That man was gone. He's like, wait, damn. Camera already. He's like, oh, that man moving. Slid.
What was the WrestleMania where my man ran? It was a referee that ran down the ramp, but he slid in smooth as shit. Was that 18? No, it was 18 with who was it? Was it Rock and Austin?
You talking about Mike Chioda?
Was it Mike Chioda? I don't know who it was, but I know it was a referee, and he slid in and he just straight glided. Like I want to say,
actually, it could have been Charles Robinson.
It might have been.
I mean,
because it's two matches playing in my head where that happened. I think it was Stone Cold and Scott Hall, or if it was fucking Undertaker and Hunter.
I'm looking at it right now.
Who is it?
I see Charles Robinson. He running. That's the WrestleMania. Running. Slid. 1, 2.
Who was it though?
Out. Yeah. I think it was Charles Robinson when he ran in the count. What we were just talking about. Like, man's literally ran down.
I think it could be Charles Robinson. Yeah.
He slid in smooth as a motherfucker. I was like,
slid right in 1, 2.
That motherfucker's a goat, man.
First of all, that ring material and you slide on, I know you got to get a rug burn or something.
Yeah, but you got pants on. That don't matter.
That shit says, wow.
So overall, are we agreeing that entrance of the year was Jey Uso?
Yes.
I was gonna pick Rock, but yeah, Jey.
For real, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If AJ was in here, I probably would have went with AJ.
Oh, the phenomenon! Yeah. But then you had Jey Uso with the fucking the lights and yeah.
Dude,
no.
I looked up that song. I looked at that song they was chanting, and that shit is a bop over in France.
What?
The phenomenal
it's
song.
actual. Yeah, it's an actual song called Phenomenal. That shit is a whole bop.
I
And the
mean,
simple fact that it actually translates to he really is phenomenal.
overall, I already said it last episode. Crowd of the year is going to France. That there's no
Hell yeah.
so.
Parlez-vous français, bitches.
C'est moi. Okay, Jay Uso entrance of the year.
Yep.
This next one's a big one. Show of the year.
Mm-hmm.
AEW Dynasty.
No.
Backlash.
Maybe.
AEW Revolution.
No.
WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
NXT Heatwave.
Ooh.
Or Money in the Bank.
That's not Toronto. Was it Toronto?
That was Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was with the Chelsea Green bump.
I'm not gonna hold you.
By the way.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna go with Money in the Bank on this one.
Here's my argument.
Okay.
Night 1 of WrestleMania was ass. Night 2 saved WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you could tell Night 1 wasn't really as
well put together.
Yeah, like it was just like the matches they didn't fucking care about, but like you had your Becky Rhea open the show, you had your tag team main event, and then you had Sammy beat Gunther. Night 1, cool. Night 2 is when all the suspense fucking happened. With Drew and Punk, Damian cashing in, Cody winning the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Who Bailey beating EO, like.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think 40's in the conversation.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Backlash.
Dynasty and Revolution were 2 of AEW's best shows this year, from start to finish on the card. It was their best shows.
Pay-per-view named after a fucking soap opera, sure.
Dynasty had one of the best matches ever in Ospreay and Danielson, easily. Revolution, you had a banger with fucking Takeshita and Ospreay. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then it was also Sting's Go Home, Sting's Goodbye, whatever. Goodbye. Knowing that motherfucker will be an all-in in Dallas next year. Watch.
Exactly.
Money in the Bank. Oh, I'm sorry. No, NXT Heatwave. That was NXT's best show. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. You had the Sol Ruka Kalani match. You had the fucking Fatal 4-Way. You had that bomb-ass tag team match with Chase U and Fraxium. Like, it was a perfect card from top to bottom. Like, perfect. However, I feel like it could have been better if it was... Was it out of the PC? Or out of the... No, it was still in that... Okay, yeah. I feel as though if it was in a bigger crowd, it probably would have won.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly probably... Outside of the card, I'm focusing more on the crowd. I'm going with Backlash.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Money in the Bank had good matches.
A crowd was cool.
Toronto did its thing, but France from top to bottom did not shut the fuck up once.
They was lit. They were lit.
They just did not shut up. Like, it got to a point where fans on Twitter were getting annoyed because they couldn't even hear the announcing, or they couldn't even fucking focus because the crowd just didn't shut up. It was a chant every second. You fucking give someone a right hand, it's a chant. Like,
dude, like that's how pay-per-views, well, PLEs rather, it's supposed to be, especially if it's overseas. Like,
that's how a crowd should be.
Yeah, like that's why I say you know what's funny? I would say for 2 years in a row, Backlash has had crowd of the year.
Puerto Rico and France.
Rico and France, yep.
Chambea.
But the thing is,
that Puerto Rican crowd, boy.
Imagine being in Puerto Rico that night. Imagine it being. Oof. I know you
I
were.
wish I was there.
I know.
Whew.
You would have never leave.
No.
That would be some of these.
So Backlash is Tourney Time's show of the year.
Yep.
People are gonna be like, "Oh, but the card sucked." Fuck you.
Your
It
mom
didn't
sucks.
suck. Wow. Okay.
This next one, I think, is gonna.
He went there, folks. He went there.
Okay, this next one, I already have my pick, but we're gonna see what you guys think. It's a tag team of the year.
Tito Jackson and Michael Jackson.
This is something that heavily Juju's been talking about.
Okay.
The Young Cucks, the Judgment Day, the team of Finn Balor and JD McFish.
Mhm.
No, JD McFunko Pop.
Yeah, JD McNugget. Motor City Machine Guns. Fraxium. The Hardys. And the Rascals. My pick's Fraxium. Fraxium is fine.
Gotta go with Fraction.
Thank you. How can you go against that, Juju? How?
Because I'm being a heel at heart. Listen,
I understand, but you
Just
have
like
to
how
look at
mo-
it from this perspective. They've had nothing but bangers all year.
He said nope.
I'm getting to the point where I'm getting frustrated on if is they or aren't they storyline. God damn it, somebody kick each other and let it be meaningful. Like,
No,
yeah,
that's that's the whole point of the storyline.
That's the beauty of it.
Story.
Then on top of it, like I feel like the Rascals would have won if it wasn't for Wesley's heel turn.
No.
Oh, fucking God.
Wow. You went
You're going to take his side, you fool?
Wow.
He said it.
Wow.
Listen, that's what Wesley is. When it's all three of them, they're the Rascals. When it's just him and
MSK.
Zach, MSK.
Oh, MSK. Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Yep.
That's
He
fair.
said when it's just me.
That's fair.
That shit was funny. He said when it's me and him, it's just MSK. When it's all three of us, we're the Rascals.
That's fair. That is fair.
You right there, Heidi?
Uh-oh.
Good. You gonna lick your car?
I can't argue that.
It's a runaway win for Axiom's Tag Team of the Year.
Yes, there is.
This next one's fun. Feud of the Year. This also could be a runaway. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock and Roman feuding with Cody and Seth.
Nope.
Young Cucks and AEW.
Nope.
Trick Williams and Ethan Page.
Nah.
Tony Storm and Mariah May.
Eh.
OG Bloodline and the New Bloodline.
They're just getting started.
It's a runaway. Punk and Drew.
There you go.
Without question.
You can't really use the bloodline. I know there's going to be folks out there like, well, you're wearing a bloodline shirt. How come you won't pick it? It's far from fucking over.
I'm about to say, Mariah May and Tony Storm their feud only lasted, that month?
Oh, no. It was...
Apparently, it's still going, and they got Tony doing this amnesia thing where she just got there to aid them.
It's acting. It's timeless Tony Storm in her biggest role. That's all it is. See, timeless Tony Storm's still here. She's just in a role. That's it. Ooh.
I can tell by the way she's talking.
Exactly.
So I like that. I like that.
Yeah, but it's all going to be revealed probably at World's End or fucking whenever. I don't fucking know.
That's why a lot of people feel as though.
Anyway, the words of timeless Tony Storm. Chin up. Tits out.
Watch for the shoes. Feud of the Year, Punk and Drew. Easily.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Drew and Punk.
Faction of the Year. A very sensitive topic to EJ, I know.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. La Familia.
Oh, fuck you.
Faction of the Year. Judgment Day.
No.
The OG Bloodline.
No.
The New Bloodline,
No.
The Elite,
No.
Chase U,
No.
or the Patriarchy? I
feel like the New Bloodline will win it.
They got Jacob Fatu. I ain't going against that man.
I mean, the OG Bloodline literally just got back together not too long ago. Judgment Day is still holding on to whatever relevancy they have with Liv Morgan. Chase U just broke up.
Finn about to bring back his Bullet Club. We ain't stupid.
Chase U just broke up. But I feel as though they didn't really... They were on a huge wave of storylines this year.
Listen.
The Patriarchy is good because of Christian Cage.
All I'm going to say is Edge is smiling down on the Judgment Day right now.
Yes. The Elite? Fuck that.
Over fucking rated.
Young Bucks, Jack Perry, Okada. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm going to have to go with the New Bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Solo took over the Bloodline and created story after story after story with it. So, yeah. New Bloodline.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. This one has 7 nominees. Okay. 2024 Moment of the Year. And knowing about Tourney Time, it's all about the moments.
Yeah. In the moment of the year when I slap somebody with a monkey.
Starting off, we have the Wyatt 6 debut.
Ooh.
Chad Gable got murdered.
John Cena announces his retirement.
We will never talk of this.
The Young Bucks attack Tony Khan.
Don't nobody give
a fuck.
The Rock makes Cody bleed.
I'm gonna make you bleed.
Paul Heyman destroyed by the New Bloodline.
They lifted his big ass crazy.
Cody finishes the story.
Yeah, wah.
Or Mariah May attacks Tony Storm.
I'm going with attack Tony Storm.
Ooh!
I'm going with that one. How they did it?
The Rock making Cody
beautiful.
So you're both going.
I will say the Rock making Cody bleed thing was definitely one for the ages, but
how they did it,
like how they did it was like, yeah. Now Tony Storm and Mariah May, on the other hand,
the Rock cuts when he wants to cut.
He put too much. He put too much into that one. I'm sorry.
He overacted on that one.
Thank you.
The one time where he could have overacted.
Right.
He decided to do that. This is what happens when you fuck with the final boss.
With the final boss.
And then that
he could have waited until Netflix.
That weak ass throw into the bus.
Can we not talk about that?
Cody had to sell that shit.
No, when he hit him with the belt, that's what got me. I'm like, yo, it's raining, and you hit him with a belt.
I ain't gonna hold.
Why?
Even though the attack was from Davey, it's just a simple fact. Cody busted open in the rain. The shot was cool. That ending shot was cool.
I can't.
Nice.
He got hit with the belt. All he hears, ah!
Yeah. That's what made me laugh.
No, but how often? Look, my thing is this: how often do you see
a woman bleed?
Women add exactly like the way she bled. Oh my God, beautiful, beautiful.
Damn it!
Beautiful. Beautiful.
You see,
it was to me. It was giving Austin and Bret Hart vibes a little bit.
See, you just pissed off Juju. See, this is where I'm leaning towards giving AEW a win for right now, because again, how they set it up with Mariah May winning the Owen Hart Cup, Tony Storm running up there with her, and then all of a sudden Tony Storm celebrated, and then boom, you get a straight fucking
out of nowhere.
I think it was a belt, or was it the heel? I think it was the belt. The belt straight to the head.
The belt, then the heel.
Yeah, and didn't she attack Luther?
Yeah,
and like he started to bleed. I think too. He cut himself open. I think
he did.
But they didn't really pay attention to him. She held up Tony Storm, and all you see is her holding her up, and then like I think Mariah May kissed her on the forehead or something or some shit. I think that was AEW's best work. Mind you, that was AEW's best story all year. But
cinema.
I think we have to give AEW the slight win right there. Moment of the year is Mariah May.
It was cinema without cinema.
Mind you, all these moments fucking hit this year. But
oh yeah, they did.
Yeah. Well, except Young Bucks and Tony Khan, because Tony Khan doesn't know how to sell for shit.
See, Tony Khan is like that little brother you beat up.
Like, what makes me mad is that he took a gut punch and then did a back bump. Like, dog.
Yeah,
how are you a fan of wrestling? And like,
Tony Khan is the little brother you beat up, but have questions of why they react that way.
Like he literally took a gut punch and then took a flat back bump. If you're taking a gut punch, sell the gut, not the back. Fucking stupid. You good, Juju? He's mad. Are you good? Bitch. All right. Champion of the year.
All right now.
Cody Rhodes.
No, it was me.
Damian Priest.
Nah, it was me.
Bailey.
Nah, it was me.
Tony Storm.
Dylan.
Swerve Strickland.
Dylan.
Obafemi.
Dylan.
Roxanne Perez.
Dylan.
Or Gunther.
Dylan.
I want to give it to Roxanne so bad.
I was thinking that, but at the same time, I'm also thinking Cody, because Cody has been consistent since WrestleMania.
I was gonna go with Gunther, motherfucking with long ass reign in the Continental Championship.
Hey, but the longest reign in WWE right now is Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, that's.
But then I also have to. But that's also have to go with the underdog and Obafemi.
I was gonna see. The only argument I could say about Gunther is that he's pretty much had a championship year this year. Because he went from Intercontinental title
to King of the Ring to the World title. But
he's had one hell of a championship year. But if we're talking about consistency, you can say Cody, but I feel like Roxanne has more consistency.
But then you also have to look at Obafemi, who had like the greatest North American title run ever.
Oh, hell yeah. My motherfucking God.
Ooh.
Maha!
I'm going to go with Roxanne. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go with Roxanne. By that, okay.
Oh wait, I gotta put on the light.
Dear.
All she wanna do was party all night.
Okay. Worst faction of the year.
Okay.
LWO. Nah. Legado del Fantasma.
Nah.
The Learning Tree.
Oh my fucking God.
Move on. Just move on. Stop there. And move on. Stop there and move on.
Stop
right there.
Who's worse than the Learning Tree?
And move on.
Well, there's like 4 more left.
Who's worse than the Learning Tree?
I don't give a fuck.
There's the Learning Tree. There's the Final Testament.
No.
There's the Pride.
No.
Cage of Agony.
No.
Brian Cage and the Goons. Undisputed Kingdom.
No.
Oh, the knockoff of Undisputed Era?
No.
It's
Yeah,
between
I'm
them.
still gonna go with the fucking learning tree. Because that shit is
Move
atrocious.
on. You move on.
I am the learning tree.
Okay.
Like,
Fair.
no. Sit your
Learning
old
tree it
ass
is.
down, Jericho. Go get a WWE Hall of Fame ring. Sip some mimosas. Chill out. Oh, my Lord.
A little bit of the bubbly. Okay.
Yeah, go get a little bit of the bubbly.
Learning
Like,
Tree is the worst faction of the year. All right. I
There you
don't
go.
even need to say more.
so many motherfuckers was about to be mad at this, and I don't care.
Announcer
Okay.
of the year.
Let's go.
Michael Cole. Corey Graves.
Goat it.
Vic Joseph. NXT. Yeah. Excalibur. Tom Hannafan.
Hell yeah.
Or Joe Testator.
No.
Too early.
Honestly, I'm torn.
Last year,
What?
Tom Hannafan won.
This is my love for Tom.
Tom
Hannafan.
Phillips.
Okay.
Thank you.
He definitely, when it comes to storytelling, he's definitely has his niche. Like he found his way as far as like telling a story on commentary.
He definitely had a career resurgence in TNA. That's for damn fucking sure.
That's definitely.
And he's been like nonstop improving ever since. And I wouldn't be surprised if he came back. I wouldn't.
Corey Graves.
He's Corey Graves.
He's like the new age Jesse Ventura.
Calling it as he sees it. Yeah. Pretty much. Excalibur can go fuck himself 2 ways to the left. I don't know.
Michael Cole is definitely worthy of a Hall of Fame. I'm sorry.
Goated. But I feel like Michael Cole just got into his stride. Like he's still getting there.
This many years later, because fucking Vince was in his ear.
I think I have to. You know what?
Listen,
I'm going to go with the
last
upset.
time. Listen, the last time Vince really wasn't in his ear was when Paul Heyman was in control of SmackDown.
And he was the bomb.
He cooked.
Cooked.
And then Vince was like, I don't like it. I need to tell him what to say.
That's one of the reasons why he had him move over from SmackDown to Raw.
Yeah. I don't like it.
SmackDown's best commentary team was Taz and Michael Cole.
I mean, bar none.
When I think of SmackDown commentary team, that's who I think.
Just like how I think of Raw commentary team is JR and King.
Exactly.
The ring is alive with the sound of
Honestly, I'm gonna have to go.
Sweet chin music, almost as painful as Taz is singing.
I'm gonna go with the underdog. I'm gonna go Vic Joseph.
He's definitely a good one. You know what? Vic Joseph. He gets my vote.
Let's give him his flowers, man.
All right, fair enough. Vic Joseph, announcer of the year.
Oh my God, book.
Now, this is where we talk. Breakout star of the year.
Me. Say no.
Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Pete Dunne. Peter Dunne.
No.
Javon Evans.
Bouncy.
Close.
Kyle Fletcher. Ludwig Kaiserroll.
Whoa.
Jacob Fatu.
Solo.
Oh shit.
Andrade.
Ding, 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 ding. Can they please give him back his other theme?
Or the Beast Mortos.
Fuck Mortals.
Your face. I'm gonna give it to Javon, man.
Bouncy. No, I just want to know, why the fuck did he think that character was ever going to fucking work?
Bouncy.
What the fuck is a
Oh, Beast Mortos? He's a luchador.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
See, that don't make me no better. Difference.
Kaiser's just getting started.
Okay.
He's a
Theoretically.
piece of bread.
Andrade is just finding his stride.
Because
Plus,
he
just
his
came back.
he ain't got his aura.
No,
He need that fucking team.
it's because he had that 7-match banger with Carmelo. It's really helping him find a stride. That's why I think he's going to be upper mid card next year. He's got to do something. Pete Dunne was literally just breaking away after Tyler Bate got injured. Kyle Fletcher's just finding his stride now and beating Ospreay and being that guy. Jacob Fatu, I mean,
he's literally getting started.
oh my god,
he went there.
I'm gonna go with the one that has, like I said, the most consistency. That is a banger, though.
Like, come on! Like, give him back this shit! This shit is a banger.
I mean, you know why? Because it's CFO money sign. They're not going to take it back.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to go with Javon Evans. Bouncy.
Dang. And he had a banger of a match with fucking Randy Orton.
Yes, he did. Outside of that one little mess up, which I'm not mad about.
Yeah, because even Randy said, hey, it happens sometime.
Yeah.
Younger Randy probably would have RKO'd the living bullshit out of him.
Dog, that's how much growth you see in Orton.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, he got praise from Orton and RVD.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
You know who he reminds me of, though? Rocket.
Yep. I think they're the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, WWE, send my man Rocket so I can get my dream match already, bro.
No, real shit. Because listen, I know he's happy for the opportunity to be on AEW Dark and whatnot. But if y'all,
speaking of which, hey, yo, MVP, Shelton, won't you jump my fucking boy like that ever again?
real shit. I'm glad you brought that up, Lou. I'm glad you brought that up, Lou. No, because real shit, like, if y'all think he ain't got motherfuckers in Philly that rock with him, like we knew to this. I just
thought about that too.
Like, we ain't new to this. We true to this. Like,
okay, so
don't have an AEW show here in Philly and I see that shit because I'm gonna pop out the crowd with the LTW shirt on and I'm start whooping ass. I don't care if I get hurt.
Y'all are gonna step up to Bobby Lashley?
Yup.
Hell yeah.
I take him square
that man
to
is a certified murderer. He will kill you both.
Take him square to
and I will die with a fucking check in my hand and a smile on my face.
Listen, ain't no man in the world gonna eat a dick shot. Come from right behind, kick him square in the balls, bang! As soon as he on all fours, I'm gonna turn into Seth Rollins, him with the curb stomp, bang!
Jesus, right, I will die with a check in my hand and a smile on my face.
With a check in my hand. That's a lawsuit, baby.
Oh
God!
Matter of fact, I'll pull an Ash. I'll throw a chair at them just like she threw it at Ghost. Listen, I do it.
Oh my God! Okay.
No, y'all need to. They need to utilize my man's correctly. Like he's a huge star. He ain't no fucking jobber. I know he happy to get this opportunity, but he ain't
fucking jump my man's like that.
We ain't about to utilize him like a jobber.
I'm just
like,
saying, if WWE wants
you do
to
that
ID
shit to
somebody,
Ricochet, not Rocket. Fuck out of here.
They're gonna be like, who's Rocket? I thought his name was Sean Smith. Listen, we still call him Rocket, so fuck you. That boy.
All right.
When we out in public at his shows, we're gonna call him Sean Smith, but that's our boy.
Yeah. Shout out. All right. Women's breakout star of the year. Jada Parker. Sol Ruka. Lola Vice.
Ooh.
Deonna Purrazzo.
No.
Billy Starks.
No.
Or Fallon Henley.
No.
Fallon been doing a damn thing lately.
I'm sorry. It's out of Lola and Jada.
Shit, don't sleep on Sol Ruka.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say her too. I'm sorry. It's out of them three. I'm sorry. It's got to be out of those three.
Fuck.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing about Jada though. Jada is definitely. I didn't even know she was a heel this whole entire time.
Mm-hmm.
But I will
How
say though,
you did not know she was a heel this whole goddamn time?
no, because here's why. Hold on. Hear me out. When she first burst in the scene in NXT,
Mm-hmm.
she had the face reaction. Like she had the face reaction.
Yeah.
And then as time went on, I never really like paid attention to like her being that heel.
Right.
And especially with the promo work.
No, I could tell by her demeanor, the way she is. Like, yeah, I could tell she was a heel. Like, she's really a tweener because she's that heel that people would love to chill for. But she's a heel, especially when she smacked the shit out of Roxanne.
Yo, run this shit back.
Oh my god, that smack.
She's like,
oh my god. She said, I'm gonna smack the taste out of your mouth. I'll let her see you.
And she fell to the fucking floor. Like,
I told you I was gonna do it. I was like,
and we gonna run this shit back.
She had a brick in her hand.
Down now, nigga. I know you heard me.
She had a brick in her hand, bro. Yeah, Jada Parker.
Booty, rocking everywhere.
I think y'all are just in love with Jada Parker.
No. Because I was going to give it to Lola Vice only because like she reminds me of who's the chick we was talking about at the Tyson fight?
Oh yeah.
Serrano.
The one that should have won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she reminds me of her low key, and then on top of that, her main strength was the NXT Underground match. That was her main strength.
Yes.
And I think she was in what, like two of them so far?
She beat Baszler and then she beat Jada Parker.
Oh, that match with Baszler was.
And then she lost to Roxanne. I mean, the match wasn't bad, but she lost to Roxanne in that title match. Mm-hmm. And then she was feuding with Jada Parker.
Had a hardcore match against Jada Parker and lost.
Yeah, hardcore match.
It was booty cheeks bumping booty meat.
I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like Jada Parker carried Mia Young.
The feud maybe, but the match, no, I think it was pretty even.
Tell me you didn't do so.
I think the match was pretty even, but at the same time, I feel like Michin helped Jada Parker. Jada Parker didn't carry her though.
You see this is in my. I'm
just saying.
So who are we going with?
Miss Parker.
You're going Miss Parker.
2 more months, she'll be champ.
Miss Parker, it is. Well, actually, no, because you'll have Julia and Psylocke in the way. I don't think she'll be champ in 2 months.
Oh yeah, oh my God, Psylocke, goddamn.
No, listen.
You're familiar with her game.
Listen, you want to know how bad Julia is? When you have someone on Twitter, I gotta find it and screenshot it and put it in the group chat. But when you got somebody on Twitter,
I'm not ready.
That's like, listen, I don't like, Chinese, Japanese, or any Asian girls for that matter, but she is bad.
That interview she did with Bully Ray, I was like, what the fuck? Am I missing something here?
She's also a dog. She's also Italian.
Oh God, that makes all of the sense.
Yeah.
That makes all of the sense.
All of
it. Moving along. Here's a fun category.
So that means That means all the men out there, if they mess with her, she gonna have the triad and the mob on you.
Oh God, no! I'm not fucking with her. No,
I'd rather just take the
Nope.
fucking. I'd rather just sit there and just take the knee to the jaw. Like I'm good.
Listen. She might mess around and have Dominic Toretto in her family. You may not never know.
I'm good.
You just trigger him. Family.
Yup.
I'm good.
Family.
I'm not. Nope. I'm not going to ask her on a date. I'm not going to. Nope. Good.
Do not say that word. It'll trigger him. Family.
Family.
Did you say family? Family is everything.
All right. Worst wrestler of the year.
Okay.
Chris Jericho.
No. No.
No, you hush. You hush.
No.
You hush.
Chris Jericho, Karrion Kross, Trent Beretta, Ricochet, Tungaloa.
Unbelievable.
You put Ricochet. I'm picking Ricochet.
You just doing that because he's a bald son of a bitch, ain't you?
Nah.
Because I ain't gonna hold. The answer is Tongaloa, but I'm gonna pick Ricochet just because he's a motherfucker that think his shit don't stink now.
I was about to say what sealed the deal was the fucking shit that happened on
Last
fucking
night?
Dynamite.
Yeah.
That sealed the deal. Like
Where he literally got bullied by fucking
I'm
Bobby
not
Lashley.
letting no grown ass man grip me up like that. I'm not doing that. And you supposed to be some. I'm gonna beat his ass. Unbelievable.
Deal.
Every time you said you was gonna whoop somebody's ass, whether you was in WWE or you just getting the AEW, that shit is out the fucking window, out the door because you just let that motherfucker grip you up.
I'm gonna push the cat in his ass.
What that tells me, yeah, I get it. Bobby and them gotta play a character and you gotta play along with it, but I'm sorry. I'm going to still add some type of realism to the story where it's like, I'm not letting nobody grip me the fuck up like that. As soon as you touch my y'all gonna have to beat my ass and then take the card and rip it up. But you're not about to grip me up, bitch, make me go bitch made and then get out the ring and go. So later, no.
Like I said, Ricochet is K Diggs and Malibu's Most Wanted.
That's what Biatch. Want to marry.
Look, beat his ass. And then that stupid sound he does. Ricochet. Yeah, all right.
Ricochet.
Worst feud of the year. Chris Jericho and Hook. The Final Testament and the Pride.
Yep.
LWO and Legado del Fantasma.
No, that wasn't actually too bad.
Jimmy and Jey Uso.
No.
Cody and Shinsuke.
No.
Bullet Club Gold and the Acclaimed.
Just because of that, yeah, I'm picking that one. The fuck? Bullet Club Gold
and the Acclaimed.
The fuck are you, a credit card? Like,
we need to move on before I flame their ass.
The Bang Bang Gang, baby.
I'm done.
And nope, too late. Y'all didn't move on there. I'm about to flame their ass. What the fuck is a Bullet Club Gold? When they first did that shit, I'm like, why? Why, Switchblade?
What are you, a PlayStation subscription?
In New Japan was getting rid of all of the pretenders. And
it's the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, baby.
Bullet Club Gold.
Bang Bang Scissor Gang.
Fuck.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm still listen. Daddy me, you know, scissor me, daddy ass is still diabolical. It's still diabolical. It's funny as hell. I do catch myself saying that shit all the time.
Scissor me, daddy ass.
It's diabolical as fuck. Okay.
Move on.
Fuck Max Caster. Bitch ass.
Oh yeah, he threw the mic at the ball, and I ain't even get a chance to check that whole thing out.
Yeah. Fuck him. He looks like a vanilla turd. Bitch. Hate him. All right. So Bullet Club Gold and the Acclaimed. Worst
I
feud of
hope
the
somebody shoot him in the nuts with a paintball.
year.
Damn. All right.
Worst tag team of the year. Oh boy.
Okay.
Awesome Truth.
Nah.
8-Town Down Under.
No.
Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell.
Oh God, Andy Hartwell.
The Kingdom. It's Mike Bennett and from Undisputed Kingdom. Yeah.
See, when you said Kingdom, I thought of LTW real fast.
No, the Kingdom.
And I was about to
The
go,
former ROH tag champs.
Yeah.
And
The
then I
Kingdom-
remember, like, oh, not Kingdom Scum. Right. Got it.
Pretty Deadly. Or DIY.
Pretty deadly.
Move on.
Pretty Deadly, really?
Fuck Pretty Deadly.
Yes, boy.
No.
Looking
No,
like a
boy.
fake ass Justin Timberlake with long hair.
Listen. To
Yes,
quote my man Mikey
boy.
from high school, he saw somebody do something. He said, "That's gay," and I would know because I'm gay, and I had to tell him. That's fucked up.
Yes, boy. I fucking
They
love
are a
Pretty
fake ass Justin Timberlake and Jimmy Fallon. Like, what the fuck?
Dog, I love Pretty Deadly.
Listen, with the tights they use, I know they got a yeast infection.
Don't get me wrong. Whatever theme song they got going on, I like it, but no.
I don't like nothing of them.
Whatever. Y'all pick Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
Deadly pretty.
the last two
Ugly
awards are the
Deadly.
biggest awards of the show. Starting off, Booker of the Year.
Me.
Paul Levesque,
Move on.
Shawn Michaels,
I just said move on. Say no.
or Tony Khan.
No, I'm not gonna hold you. Now I'm not gonna hold you. Sean was always better.
Mm. Are we going Sean here?
I'm going with Sean. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're going Sean?
Listen, Sean is the main reason why Friday Night Ass Down exists.
Sean's also the reason NXT and A happened.
That too. I'm trying to tell you, Shawn Michaels, if you're watching this, give BET a call. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Just keep Tyler Perry the fuck away from it.
Exactly.
Listen,
Exactly. You want to have
In my
Sexy
eyes-
Red on your show? BET.
look, this is how I'm gonna put it. In my eyes, whether I say Triple H or whether I say Shawn Michaels, the award goes to both of their asses because that's under the WWE umbrella. WWE so far, both bookers are they cooking.
But
Tony
In the
Tony,
Khan-
words of Undertaker,
but Tony Khan
Shawn
tells
was always
stories.
better. That's a story within itself. Fucking lying ass, cheap
Tony
ass
Khan had
bastard.
to injure. He literally had to injure himself to
So
put
did
on a
Vince
story.
McMahon. Vince McMahon had to put himself in court to tell a story. Vince McMahon had to fucking manipulate Stacy Keibler to tell a story. Vince McMahon sacrificed his family to tell a story.
Tony.
I'm gonna go with
Vince
Shawn Michaels.
McMahon kissed another woman in front of his wife to tell a story.
Elite Milk. I'm gonna go with Shawn
Okay,
Michaels.
that's a good shit. Like I said, whether it's Shawn, whether it's Triple H, WWE
But-
booking has been Liddy Bop.
This is funny
Triple H
because
it's weird to me because Triple H is the main booker, but he trusts Shawn with NXT to where he ain't gotta overstep. Because if need be, he's the original booker of NXT. He can overstep if need be. Other than that, he don't.
Yeah.
it's
That's
funny
what makes
because
it
for the second year in a row, Shawn Michaels has won Booker of the Year. Understandably so.
And he's going to have a better undefeated streak than Undertaker.
You think he's gonna go 3-0 next year?
He's going to go 3. I guarantee he's going to go 20-0. He's going to go 30-0. I don't give a damn.
He's gonna run into the wheel.
Even when he croaks, he's Booker of the Year.
It's crazy. It's crazy how he could book something with eyes like that. Jesus. All right. Promotion.
The man got a Nitro girl as a wife, bro. Come on.
Facts.
He already won in life when he did that.
Promotion of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know it's under the WWE umbrella, but it could be separate. WWE, NXT, TNA, or AEW.
Now, this is the part where I got to be completely honest. I got to give it to NXT. Because I feel like NXT and WWE are neck and neck.
Yeah.
With TNA being a close second.
So you're saying, yeah.
Well, for me, I can't separate it. I get what you're saying, though, but I'm still going because it's still under the same umbrella. I'm still going to say WWE because overall, like you said, firing on all cylinders. It is.
Absolutely.
It definitely is. Now, if we took Raw, SmackDown as WWE out and left NXT in by itself, it stands on its own. It stands on its own. It's fucking everybody in the ass. The necrophilia challenge is on. Okay.
That's one way to put
it. It's like a college football game where they throw 70 points up and the other team just got like 3.
That's one way to fucking put it. Okay.
It was the necrophilia that got me.
Listen, watch Chisel Adonis when he do his football commentary and you'll get that reference. The shit's hilarious.
Chisel Adonis.
The necrophilia challenge is on.
See, TNA is just like they're a hit or miss.
Up when they got rid of Scott D'Amore.
Yeah, big time.
I'm gonna keep it real. If they didn't get rid of Scott D'Amore, I'm pretty sure we probably would have been saying TNA right now because he was cooking with storylines.
He was, and TNA. I mean, now they're just getting back into bigger arenas next year. So,
thank God.
I mean, I don't know what you're going to
Scott D'Amore for that.
Yeah, but I don't know what you're going to sell out with that. To be honest, like 3 of your best stars are leaving TNA as you're doing it, and you gain Tessa Blanchard. That's not going to sell tickets.
I know. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little bit of a Tessa Blanchard fan.
Go fuck yourself.
Hold on. Hear me out.
Go fuck yourself.
I know the bullshit that follows her. I understand it.
You're a fan of the Crimson Chin.
I understand the bullshit that follows her, but her in-ring work is kind of.
I mean, yes, in-ring work respected. Who she is as a person, go fuck yourself.
Listen,
I know that's why I'm separating the art from the artist.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Certain times, yes, you can separate the art from the artist, but in that locker room, when it comes to shit like that, you can't separate it because how you are as a person, you let me know I can't trust you with my life in that ring. Yeah, okay. Chelsea Green said it best. You may have apologized to one person, but you ain't apologize to everybody else throughout the years that you done fucked with, that you bullied and was being a mean, nasty bitch to.
Had she apologized before this happened, it probably would have been looked at in a different light.
Exactly.
That's true.
It probably would have been reciprocated better on our end where, shit, Tessa Blanchard. But no. And that I still think that's a slap. Go ahead.
Speaking of which, did y'all see what happened to Velveteen Dream?
No.
Talking about that old clip where he got punched backstage.
He got punched backstage?
Yeah, he was doing the angle with somebody, and they dropped him. That shit was hilarious.
Like,
It
actually
wasn't
dropped
old.
him?
I thought it was. I like so.
No, I can tell it was a work punch. You can tell even when you slow it down, you can tell it was a work punch.
It's
Like he wasn't
it's
really tight. He had that open bang. You can
it's
tell.
how it's so. Think of what Jacob Fatu did to Apollo Crews,
I
but
gotta
what
find
this
this.
person did to fucking Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. That's not old. Like 10 weeks ago.
I didn't think it was
More than that.
old. I just came across it. It was like,
Mhm.
yeah. So you're coming back to the room,
Yep.
Was
and you
was,
just.
he as Velveteen Dream or Patrick Clark?
It might have been Patrick Clark or Velveteen.
The
One of
Dream
them.
Patrick Clark. It should be on the page or something.
Oh my
Yeah, I don't see it on
god.
YouTube.
Oh my god.
I gotta find it. If y'all find it, send me it.
Oh,
But
I got you.
again, back to TNA, it's like I feel like it's a slap in the face of Jordan Grace.
Yeah. Okay.
She's literally been your MVP all year. And this is how you treat her?
I would say it was more than a year.
Not even that. Like, she flat out told you she doesn't want to work with Tessa.
Yeah.
But you go ahead and do it anyway. Because, oh, you're going to the WWE, so it doesn't fucking matter.
I was about to say, who's running TNA now anyway?
Fuck if I know. Anthem, the one who the partner company, I don't fucking know. I don't know who's running that shit anymore. Whatever they're doing, they're fucking shit. Apparently they're retiring the X division, like it's no more.
That's the dumbest thing you could ever do.
Yeah, because Moose relinquished the title and said the X division is no more. So I don't fucking know what they're doing there.
That's what happens when you give it to a fucking heavyweight.
Moose.
Oh god.
Fucking
It's
bitch.
it's not your fault, Moose. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I mean, he's a woman beater, so go fuck himself.
Oh boy, never mind. I'm sorry.
And he
no
supports
wonder he
Tessa.
saw with Tessa. So
I mean, Ricochet already hit that. So, mm-mm.
You lucky bastard.
Wait,
there's
what?
only one thing.
I had a small
One
crush
thing.
on her. I'm sorry.
He's got a major
One
upgrade
thing.
now, just for sure.
That I can truly say to that. That's it.
The Crimson Chin. Anyway, TNA is not winning. We know AEW is not touching any of this.
No, if you want to talk about somebody with a fucking chin, Major Glory.
No.
I'm just saying.
They don't know nothing about that.
No, they don't.
They don't know nothing about that.
You can't bring up nostalgic shit, man.
They don't know nothing about that. We know about that. They don't know nothing.
But I think the winner, I mean, it stays in the bubble, but again, I'm going to have to agree with EJ. I'm going to go with NXT. Like, ratings wise, it may not be there, but consistency wise, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, it's still a win-win for me.
Win-win. And like AEW won a couple categories, but not good categories. But like, it just goes to show. I mean, it's nothing biased. It's just how it plays out. It's just how the year went.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you create stories. This is what happens when you create moments.
Yup.
Cinema. So that does it. Tourney Time Awards number 2 is in the books. I will gladly take a week off, give y'all some time to breathe, enjoy Christmas, enjoy the new year, and we're going to get back into this strong in 2025.
We
With
go
the best-
ahead. Actually, we go ahead strong.
Yeah. And then we're gonna talk about the greatest Raw matches.
So that was a weed.
I already got my pick.
I'm gonna send y'all a whole list
Mm-hmm.
so y'all know which matches will be on the
This
bracket.
non-bra and panties match. I don't care.
Dog,
like-
no, be serious.
If
I
it matters
already got
to
my
your
pick.
fantasy match, that's
I'm
winning.
gonna send y'all the list of the 64 matches that I've picked.
They got a bra and panties match on their side.
No, dog.
Wait, do it got the tuxedo match and versus an evening gown match on there?
No, dog. It's got the fucking pink slip on a pole match.
Gosh. I'm sorry, Vince Russo is a fucking moron for ever coming up with that idea.
Viagra on a pole match.
That's a hell of a match. I ain't gonna hold you.
Judy Bagwell.
In a shark cage.
Fuck Vince
That's
Russo. That's
what-
the mind you. That's the man that wanted to turn Goldberg heel.
But he did give Booker T a title shot.
But he made David Arquette champion.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah. There ain't no amount of good going to cover that shit up.
Vince Russo, you suck, bro. So
Man
we're
went out
not
there
gonna take
and displayed and pulled the wool and the curtain behind the business out in front of the world. That's not something you do as a booker.
nope. No,
You don't
bro.
do that.
No, bro.
Even if
That's
it's
one of the
and you can tell it wasn't a storyline. Like if it's a storyline, cool, I'm with it. But you could tell that was not a storyline. And Hogan was right. This is why the company is in the position that it's in now, even though Hogan is partly your fault too. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
the
mean,
most
Hogan damn near,
iconic bash in the beach.
I mean, Hogan
segment.
almost damn near ruined TNA. So
Oh, for sure.
Him and Eric.
Oh, by the way, TNA, give him back that 6-sided ring. That shit was hot.
I don't think they'll ever get to that again.
They should.
They should, but I don't think they will.
Just don't make another video game. Just don't.
Oh God.
Leave that to the professionals.
Oh yeah, AEW don't make another game either.
Oh, please, God, no.
That game was garbage.
Mom, you know how garbage it was? Motherfuckers asking me, yo, you gonna get that John? No, that shit look ass.
Like, no, dog. No.
It was WWF Raw and Raw 2 bad.
We want the gold, sucker. Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
And that's how we end the podcast. That's how we end it.
See
That's how
y'all
we
in
end it.
2025. Oh my God.
Just end it.